Hey guys, what's going on? It's Grim, and here is another kind of tutorial video. Been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 recently. As you know, it's a great game. They're always pushing updates. The most recent update was a player unknown battleground kind of style game mode. Check it out if you like it. But I was kind of bored, and I was like, I felt like doing a little bit of role playing, or just some single player stuff. Not really playing the online stuff right now. So I thought I'd try out LSPDR or LSPDFR. Yeah, LSPD first response modification. So just Google it, or you can go to their website, which is lcpdfr.com. And then click on the mods and go to LSPDFR since it's Grand Theft Auto 5 and we're in Los Santos. So once you're here, it's just going to have some videos and pictures about what's going on. But to start it all off, you need to go and download the first response modification. And then we're also going to download the updated Rage plugin hook or Rage hook plugin, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So when you get to this page, just click on this giant screen in the middle. It's going to open up a new window. And it even tells you here, make sure to update the Rage plugin hook after installing LSPDR. So real simple, click download this file, and you'll have to agree to the terms, click agree, and then this is going to pop up and say download your files, and you can either do a manual install, which this basically just includes the files, and you have to drag and drop them into your Grand Theft Auto 5 game installation. Or you could do the LSPDFR 031 install.rar, and that comes with an executable file that's easy to run, and I recommend that's the way to do it. One thing to note: check your antivirus. I use Norton. Call it whatever you want to call it. But I've been using it for years, and it's not a bad software once you clean it up. But they were hitting it as being malware and all this and that. So I had to kind of disable all that so I can install it. But it's definitely worth it. So definitely a fun game, definitely a fun mod style. If you really like Grand Theft Auto, and I mean, for those who don't know what it is, it's the police mod. It lets you be a first responder. So there's crime going on. You can pull people over. You can interact. You can arrest people. Drop them off downtown. You know, uh, just playing the base version. I've probably maybe played a half hour, an hour. There is no like money and point system really. It's just going out and arresting people. So good there. Um, so download your files, and then what you're also going to have to do is I would recommend clicking on Installation Guide. That's going to open up this window here, and it's going to show you literally how to do all of this, what I'm going to show you. So there's really no reason that you should be able to get this working. Um, so once you've downloaded the whichever you chose, whether it's manual files or the executable, uh, yeah, one of those. You're gonna go here next, and you're gonna open this in a new tab. Go to Rage plugin hook, and right here under downloads, open alpha 0.57. That's the latest version, so you're gonna want to download that. So just click there, it'll download there, and it's a quick download. So once you have all that done, you're gonna go into your downloads folder, and you are going to go grab the LSFPDR install, and then the Rage plugin hook. And what I would suggest is just extracting them to their each archive or individually, however you got to do it. And basically, you'll end up with this folder here with this executable. So then what you're going to do with this is you're going to take this file here, you're going to copy it, and you're going to go to wherever your games are installed, and you're going to go to Steam Games, Steam Apps, Common. We're going to go right into Grand Theft Auto 5, and as you can see, I already have it here, so I'm not going to drop it again. You just drop it right into here, and that's the first step. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run this setup, okay? So we're going to go ahead and install. Yes, we're going to run it. It's going to unpack. It's going to do its thing. While we wait patiently, I'm going to select English and English. And that appears to be it. I mean, poof, it's done. Just kidding. I don't change any options. It's in the folder it needs to be in. Let it extract all its files. Launch first time configurator. Um, yes, do this. Hit finish. And then it's going to set you up on how to set this all up. It's a real simple screen. Please accept the RageHook license. You got to show the license. So it's going to pop up. It's going to give you 5 seconds to read it. So take your time, read that if you want. Accept. Do it for me because I just didn't even want to deal with it. I figured that was easiest. And then preload all models. Definitely going to do that. Now, callouts multiplier. This is how many calls you get over the radio to go interact. So 250 is not bad, but like say you want more or you want to be more busy, more frequent calls, just increase that number. I haven't yet. I'm just going to leave it on the default for now because, in between calls, you can pull cars over and you can talk to civilians. So that should really give you enough time for things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I'm pretty sure that's it at this point with that. So then what we need to do is go back into our downloads, scroll all the way down to the Rage plugin hook. You're going to grab all these files right here. You're going to take them. You're going to copy them. You're going to go back to games, back to Steam games, Steam apps, common, Grand Theft Auto 5, and then just simply click in here, paste, replace the files in the destination. This is important. You have to overwrite the files. And it's very important to make sure you install LSPDFR first before you do the Rage plugin hook, because when Grand Theft Auto updates, the Rage plugin hook has to update, then it all has to work together. So it's very important that you move over the files first and then do the Rage plugin hook. And just know that when your game updates, to double check the Rage plugin hook for an update, because you might have issues with the mods in between. So go ahead and replace the files. We're good to go there. And that's it, guys. That is super easy, super simple. Now, you're probably wondering, like, oh, man, this is in my Grand Theft Auto 5 folder in my Steam. Like, can I still play? Yes, this is totally fine to play on Steam. You can read it on the website. There's plenty of... where's the FAQ? There's an FAQ around here. Frequently asked questions. Go read the FAQ. What else is good about the FAQ is right here. Reveal hidden contents for radio codes. That's going to show you the radio code so you know what's going on, like when they make a call. And then also there's another one. Reveal hidden content for common keys. So that'll tell you, for when you're initiating a traffic stop, you're going to want to shift. If you need a backup, like if you want to call in backup, you hit B. So definitely use this to your advantage. Do a little bit of research first. It'll help you get used to the game. And then basically, guys, once that's all installed and ready to go, as I was saying about, you can see it updates your files and all that. If you want to go back to playing just regular Grand Theft Auto, just double click on that, the uninstall. It'll uninstall the game, remove all the files necessary. Then you can fire up Grand Theft Auto and play. I literally installed all this stuff last night, and I just installed it, and I went on regular online just to make sure I could play regular story mode, make sure I could play. And now I'm reinstalling it because I wanted to show how easy it really is. And I feel like this is something that, if you like Grand Theft Auto, sometimes it's cool to play as a cop. And, you just get to drive the cop car. And if you really want to go nuts and start shooting civilians, you can all day long because nobody bothers you because you're a cop. So you can sit there and shoot civilians, and no radio gets called on you. You just, until you run out of ammo, I guess. So then once you're going to get the game going, you basically come down here and you click on Rage plugin hook.exe. Now, if you're having trouble with this, you can always go into Steam and add a game, add a non-Steam game. And let's see if it even registers it. No, it doesn't look to be. So we can go to browse. We can go to games, Steam apps, common, Grand Theft Auto 5, and then go right here and open that, and then we'll add the selected program, and then we will rename it so my friends know what I'm playing. Duh. Um, Properties, and then we're gonna call it GTA 5 LSPDFR mod, and that way when I'm playing, you can just simply click play, and then it's gonna start the game. Now, like I said, no one's gonna do it, so I'm gonna run this program anyway. You might want to do the same with your antivirus, and just get it out of the way. And once you get it all going once, it'll all work just fine. So now we're waiting for this here. We read the disclaimer, accept. We're going to load this. First time initialization might take a moment or two. Mine's technically was loaded yesterday, so probably shouldn't take me too long. All right, so console key. This is when you're in game. You hit F4, it brings up the console. You can type help to see what kind of commands that there is, or there are. So do that, as you want, and then basically it just has some semi options. Load these plugins on startup, and it's this one's checked off. The only mod I got with the Rage plugin hook and the LSPDFR, there's lots of different mods, add-ons, and you can take your time and go look through all that. And that's really it. So it's just simple stuff. So I'm gonna hit save and launch. And then settings dialog will be shown again by starting Rage plugin hooked and immediately holding down a shift key. Okay. So then hit OK. So if you want to get back to that screen we just saw, start the Rage plugin hook and hold the shift key, and it should pop it back up. So I guess I won't even tell anybody what I'm running because it still runs Grand Theft Auto. So it's going to load the game up. Alright, so now as you can see the game is loading up, and just so you know, when you start the game, you do start as whatever last character you were playing, and in story mode, I believe. And I think for me it was Trevor. So I should be logging in as Trevor, and basically what you have to do is look on the map. There's going to be little badges with sheriff stars on them. You go to one of those, you enter the police station, and boom, now you're a cop. So I'm going to show you that real quick. Alright, so you can see here I am Trevor, and it says LSPD first response, 0.31 loaded, Rage plugin hook, public alpha. Oh, and yes, you have to mention that this is the alpha version of the Rage plugin hook because I didn't want the watermark. So that's it. No big deal. It's all free, so who gives a shit, right? Thank you guys for making this. Thank you to that team. It's one thing to have a passion and love things like this, but to put all that time and effort. Now my game's running a little bit choppy right now. Mainly it's because I'm also recording, and I don't know. The software I use does not agree with Grand Theft Auto. One of the other softwares I use, DX Tori, and you can't even run that with Grand Theft Auto. It crashes it. So right now I'm using Open Broadcaster software, or OBS as most people use. So I don't know, it's just running like shit for me. Hopefully it's not running like shit for you. I am all over this damn road. You fucking kidding me? Oh shit. Some Dom Toretto shit. So, and you can't pull up here. I don't give a shit how hard you get these fucking stairs. I'll be fucked. So let's run around to the front of the building. You can see on my little mini map at the bottom left, the little badge with the star on it. So it's gonna run up to this door. Vespucci Police Department. Press E to enter the police station and go on duty. So here I go. I'm gonna go on duty. Yeah, I'm getting a warning from OBS saying high encoding. Fuck off. Could have switched it to fucking fraps, but fuck fraps. Alright, so here's where basically you pick your agency. Whoa. And it's definitely lagging right now. So you just use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Your mouse won't work. You can pick which one you want. I always go with the sheriff. Go with the big gingery type head. Make him wear the tie so he looks nice and fly. Props, give him the old hat. There's the hat. There we go. Select and continue. And then you're going to get a chance to choose your car. And so you can go with the standard police cruiser, police buffalo, police interceptor, police transporter, police bike, sheriff cruiser, or the sheriff SUV. I'd usually go with the sheriff cruiser, but I might go with the SUV this time. Definitely going to go with the sirens. You want that traffic to be able to pull over. So now I'm a cop. So if I hit B, there you go. There's my response. If I need them, back up, and then now we just kind of drive around. And, you know, you can follow the traffic rules or not. We'll run that one. But, I mean, you know, if you just drive around, you'll see some people doing some weird shit. And also, what else is cool is, so if you're in the menu, you can hit look up. So I can look up the, I was going to try to look up their plate, but they're fucking driving away. What are the kind of people are these that drive away when a policeman's... There we go. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to look him up. I got to get in first person so I can read his license. Hey! Hey! Well, I'm not a very good driver. Now you ran a red light. I am pulling you over.
Officers report a suspect resisting arrest.
Yeah, suspect resisting arrest.
Rockford Hills. Gunshots reported. All units respond. Code 99.
Copy that. Moving right now.
backup.
Assistance required.
All right, so that's about it. Obviously, I'm not very good at driving or playing or whatever. Who knows? Why even fucking watching? But anyway, so that's how you install it, guys. And like I said, if you're looking to uninstall it, you just simply come up here and double click LSPDFR uninstall, and the whole thing will remove itself, and you are good to go. So give it a check out, man. It's fun, and it's definitely a little bit different, especially if you're just playing by yourself, a little bit bored of what's going on. Man, there hasn't been anything good coming out recently. I'm still waiting for Mountain Blade Bannerlord. Also, just recently found out about Kingdom Come Deliverance. That looks pretty friggin' awesome too. Um, so maybe the end of the year, beginning of next year, there'll be some good games, and I'll have some good shit to put out. Um, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If this video was helpful or insightful, whatever, give me a thumbs up and a like, and if not, go fuck yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.